welcome, ladies and gentlemen, and others, to the greatest episode of the Rank Cafe. We have Recon again.
Recon, welcome back, man. We love having you on. You're the most entertaining man on the internet right now.
We are here today also with the legendary Mac and Briggs from Nux and Briggs.
Actually, we're Mac and Briggs now because of your some ordinary simping.
Yep.
Oh yeah, Briggs, you want to say that? Now you say that. Now that I sent you 9 cases of G Fuel, you're gonna say that you prefer this Mac and Briggs.
I'm just saying Mac and Briggs exists. Goes in and Briggs exists. I do podcasts with everyone. I never fucking left a day in my life.
You should guest on some ordinary podcast.
I would love to be on a second best podcast that you do.
No, we should get Anime and his biggest inspiration, Hassan, in the same episode. Yo, we'll get
Bro,
Hassan
I'm trying to be zen, bro. I'm not trying to go there, man.
Yo, we should get Hassan on Rank Cafe though, unironically. Like he watches anime.
No,
he just watched Evangelion for the first time.
Does he not watch new anime?
He watches good anime, Recon.
Yeah, exactly, Recon.
Evangelion's not one of them.
You guys know I don't watch anime beyond the 2000s.
Okay, but okay.
2000s.
So welcome.
You mean 2018?
Yeah, fucking.
Nux watched Alicization.
I tuned into Briggs' chat when he was playing Apex, and chat was just telling me, "Oh, Nux liked Alicization." I'm like, "What?" I was surprised.
I'm so surprised because I never said I liked it. I just said I watched it.
Well, you said it wasn't as terrible as I think, which to me is right away it discredits you as a human being.
I mean, that's just kind of the thing with Sword Art Online. It's always like, hey, that's all right.
Sword Art Online is the definition of mid.
Yeah.
Like it's like the standard for mid. You know, there's stuff that happens that doesn't quite make sense, but it's still watchable. It's it has the tropes and all that other stuff.
It's got its hype.
It has at least 2 characters that are pretty good, like Kirito and Asuna can be good characters.
Yeah,
everyone
Asuna
else is just in the background.
And no, Kirito and Asuna are both not really great characters in Alicization, but they try, so I
Okay, so yeah, I don't know about Alicization because I didn't finish it, but in the other things, in the other seasons, they were the only 2 good characters in my opinion, and their relationship was the only good relationship in the whole thing. All the other characters were just like disposable.
Sword Art Online is one of those shows where I'm consistently going into it with no expectations. Like, I'm like, this is gonna be all right, and then I'm like, oh, it might actually be good. Oh no, it's not. Like, pretty much every time, it's like it has that high point that makes me question everything I've ever thought, and then it just shits on it. But go ahead, Adamak.
Sword Art Online always has like an interesting concept that a season covers. Like, so the idea of being stuck in a game, or the idea of having someone kidnapped and in a game, or like the Mother Rosario thing was interesting, or the alternate augmented reality stuff from the movie. Like, there's always some interesting concept that could be good sci-fi, but it's always ruined by very tropey plot and the villains being just the worst. Like, the villains not having any writing.
The villains are so bad, all of them.
Yo, so who's the guy that stabbed Kirito at the beginning of Alicization? Was it some guy from Laughing Coffin?
Yeah, it was a member
Dude,
of.
they
yeah,
still
it was a member
keep
of Laughing
bringing
Coffin,
back Laughing Coffin villains.
Bro, Laughing Coffin is the only good villain.
It is what defines Sword Art Online. The villain.
Just because
Hold on.
Nux.
Laughing
Just because the
Coffin
name Laughing Coffin is so cool. That's the only reason.
Okay, fair. I'll give you that. I think it's a cool name. However, there were no Laughing Coffin guys pretty much in the whole Aincrad arc of Sword Art Online. And they needed every villain in every single future arc. They're like, oh yeah, in remember that time that didn't actually happen in Aincrad? Yeah.
What Laughing Coffin? Yeah, I know. I don't know. That's why. That is why I'm asking.
Every single villain is Laughing Coffin.
You do realize that the villain Poe in Alicization is from Laughing Coffin, right? The villain.
That's what I'm talking about. Every single season has a villain who is from Laughing Coffin, which we never actually saw in the original season. They were just like, oh yeah, they were there.
The flashbacks! Kirito was kicking their ass in the flashbacks and all, and now they're all there.
But okay, so
for the villains because they didn't do anything.
Hold on, let me ask you.
Wait, stop! We're still on the same topic. All right.
I am. I'm on that topic.
You're watching through Naruto, okay? They introduce Madara. You never heard of this guy, and then you have a flashback of the first Hokage fighting Madara, and you're like, oh, okay.
Dude.
That's the equivalent.
The thing about Laughing Coffin is that I'd like to think of them as a mysterious group, like the show on purpose. I'm pretty sure the show on purpose didn't really want us to get a better understanding of Laughing Coffin and just get all the villains.
Not it. They wanted to make these villains feel 3-dimensional by they were also in Sword Art Online.
They're more like inserts instead of, you know.
You know what it is? You know what it is?
That was the worst argument I've ever heard, and I only heard half of it.
Can I watch One Piece Red without, you know, having only watched?
Why? Why would you do that, Recon? Like, you're gonna get me upset. You're actually gonna get me upset. The movies.
It's a genuine question.
Yeah, you can, Recon.
I don't even know what it's about, but I'll give it a go.
Admit that the Some Ordinary podcast
It's better than this.
not.
It's better than this right now, because I went fucking crazy.
You gotta like my company sometimes.
Bro, I don't know what you guys are talking about. Like, Recon is hilarious. Like, the fact that he frustrates us is what creates these emotional ups and downs, which make the episode so interesting.
He doesn't frustrate me. He embarrasses me. It's a totally different.
Dude.
How do I embarrass you?
This is the wrong day. This is the wrong day to bring Recon on. I'm a cranky boy right now.
My brother is watching Skype. He has the worst takes ever. He's like, bro, the Shandurans are such assholes. They deserve to be wiped out. I was like, okay.
Oh, what the fuck?
He's like, your brother's all like, bro, who doesn't support Supreme Commander God Eneru? Like, what do you mean?
That's actually so funny.
He was like half joking, kind of.
He's like, I can't believe the main protagonist of the story was only introduced now. God Eneru, bro.
Yeah, right.
Can't wait for his next, the rest of his tale on the Endless Varth, or whatever it's called.
Right? The Endless Varth.
Yeah, he's probably already tweeting Eneru did nothing wrong.
Premise of the show, though, it's so good.
What is the premise of the show?
Yeah,
I've never even heard of it.
Yo, I have a great idea. Recon will explain the premise of the show, and then I'll tell you the premise of the show.
Yeah, okay, yo, that's great. Awesome.
Is basically a guy like a war strategist or a tactician. He's like, a strategist or a war tactician. He gets, he gets reincarnated because he dies of old age, I think, and yeah, he reincarnates into a brand new era where music is so popular, and all of a sudden it was like he doesn't know where the fuck he is, and everyone thinks he's cosplaying because his outfit is so weird, and he gets so invested into the music and he wants to know more, and then he meets this girl named Eiko where she wants to be a singer. She's an aspired singer, but of course she has trouble. She doesn't know where to go, how to start. She needs help. So this is a job for the tactician or strategist coming to help.
Well, okay, so let me get this straight. You just got me interested by saying, yo, a freaking war strategist from a sick era gets isekai'd, and then you're like, and then he's making songs with some chick.
No, listen. Bro. So using his war strategies and all this stuff, he actually puts them into helping her out. It's quite interesting.
I don't care about her music career. I don't care about. I don't.
No, honestly,
Can I try now?
Go in.
All right. So it's about this dude who's a general in the Three Kingdoms era. That he's a strategist.
That's why
it's pronounced strategist.
Get it right, guys. Get it right.
Now it is. And he's like a brilliant strategist and stuff, fought many battles and whatever. Eventually, before he dies, he wants to be reborn into like a peaceful era. And he's reborn into, the crazy modern day Tokyo. And he uses like these ancient strategic tactics in how to basically adapt to modern day.
So it's kind of like if Sun Tzu, who wrote The Art of War, was reborn into this world and trying to survive.
Maybe Shikimori.
Shikimori, what's that about?
Yeah. Well, have you seen My Dress Up Darling? I'm pretty sure you have.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's like that. This is the new waifu.
Imagine he was like, well, it's nothing like that.
Have you seen My Dress Up Darling? Well, this is about war-torn Iraq.
Here's a question. What does Hakuna Matata mean?
It means no worries.
For the rest of your days.
Rest in peace, Gilbert
trouble-free.
Gottfried.
Oh yeah.
Nux's voice reminded me of Gilbert Gottfried.
No worries.
Actually, I've actually listened to Gilbert Gottfried sing the One Piece rap.
Oh, rest in peace, Gilbert.
Oh, that was so good.
No, he died, bro.
He's the voice of Iago, and now he's unfortunately passed away.
Rest in peace, Gilbert, you absolute legend. Well, so it's about this hero. The hero named I'm Quitting Heroing. So basically, it's about this legendary hero. He's so powerful, so mighty. He went ahead and destroyed the Demon Lord's army. He just completely obliterated them.
And why? What's up with Demon Lords? Oh my lord, stop it! Just make it.
Nux, listen,
original fantasy plot?
Listen, so he destroys all the demon lords and the army and everything. He wipes them out and, you know, saves the kingdom. But the kingdom actually had a change of heart. They grew to believe that the hero might at some point rule the world and become evil because he is so damn overpowered. So the king exiled him. We don't want you to save us anymore.
I feel like that would be a really bad move if they feel like he's gonna.
So
if they feel like he's gonna take over because he's too strong. You don't exile the guy.
It's like you're gonna cause the thing that you're scared of.
I don't know why they would exile him.
Quote Master Oogway: "One often finds his destiny on the road he takes to avoid it."
Yes.
Guess what he did next?
If you say kill them all, I will actually watch it.
He plans on doing that actually. So, but the most obvious choice, what he did is he went from being a hero to joining the Demon Lord's army.
Oh, we didn't see that one coming.
So he decides to join the villain side.
Very a wise king they have.
And then what?
It's almost like Nux predicted it in a quote.
So
that he
pretty
quoted.
much everything that he destroyed from the Demon Lord's army, he's pretty much joining them to help them rebuild, to help you know, as if he's in debt.
Crazy.
So yeah, it's pretty good.
This was an epic highlight reel from the latest episode of the Rant Cafe anime podcast that I do weekly and is uploaded on iTunes, on Spotify, and on the Rant Cafe YouTube channel Uncut. And this is just kind of a highlight reel that I'm going to be doing once a week here on Nuxanor.